Hey guys, so as promised, this is some live recording of me doing my own 1 minute track so that you can watch me do it. Alright? I've already set up my sounds in Terrell. I have a lead sound, which is sort of harpish, and then my pad sound, which I kind of put a little shuffle into. It's got a little bit of a vibrato on it, but it lasts a long time. And then my bass sound, which is more plunky. Alright, and then I've also set up my drum set. So that's working too. So I'm going to start by making a MIDI item in this 5 measure window here. And I'm going to type in my drums. So one of the things you might notice about my drums when you look at them is that I did multiple instances of the shot file. So it says shot 1 here, but it also says shot 1 here. I did pitch changes on them so that I had a few of different tones, because I'm going to play around with that. Okay. So the first thing I do when I do this, I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and I'm going to start by putting in my kick. Make sure my grid is set to 1/8 notes there, and I'm going to step input this. Is it moving? Oh, whoops! I'm typing in my grid. Okay. I have to, because my screen capture, I don't use the same sound card. I'm not going to hear myself do this, so I'm going to be doing a lot of work kind of blind. But that's okay. It's also a lot slower because of that. What's going on here? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so that works for me. Perfect. Okay. And then on my snare, I'm going to hit them on 2 and 4. There. And there. And there. And then I'll let this one come in late. And there. And there. And there. And I'll let that one come in early. Okay, I'm done with that. My hi-hats. And 2 and 3 and 4 and that's fine. I'm going to accidentally got a duplicate in there. I'm going to select that one and delete it. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to highlight all of that and just duplicate it. This is a good thing to know. If I highlight this and I press Apple D or Control D, it'll just double it. Easy. I'm going to put one of my shots at the beginning. I'm going to put another shot over here at beat 4. Right there. And I'm going to put I'll save the claps for section B, but I'll put the reverse symbol like here. Okay. Oh, that one didn't sound. So now I've got a kind of a 4-bar phrase. Alright. Next I'm going to add my bass to it. So I'm going to insert a MIDI item the same size, so my bass and my drums are essentially going to loop for section A. And I figure I'll do the bass part in C minor. So it's going to kind of model itself after what the drums are doing. Boom. 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 those. So now you see I highlighted the squares for both of those, and Control D, Control D, Control D. That'll take me to about 20 seconds, which is perfect for my A section. So normally I'd live produce my melody over this, like I just record and live it, but because, like I said, on the screen capture, it's going to delay a little bit. I'm not going to be able to play in time with it. So instead I'm going to do it like I did the other ones and just kind of draw it in. But I kind of have to decide when it's going to come in and what notes it's going to play. So this gets a little bit more complicated than the bass and drums did, because I'm going to be sometimes playing different rhythms, right? So let's drag this up a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm looking at about where my melody is going to be, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4. I think this is where I'm going to start my melody. So 1, 2, and 3, and see. So I play too fast sometimes. Like I said, there's this stupid delay. It ended up making a chord out of that, so I'm going to delete that. All right, let's try it again. Oh. Let's do it again. I got to slow myself down because I play too fast. Okay, so I'm starting right on measure 4. 1, 2, and 3, and did it do it again? I think it did it again. Yep. All right. I'm just going to do this guy. There we go. And I'm going to go quarter note. Quarter note. 1. It did it again. I got to slow down how fast I play. Okay. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. Actually, I'm going to move that one over too. I'm going to syncopate this. Oops. Just move this guy over just one more 8th note, so that it sounds like this. Yep. Okay. And then the next measure. It's going to do them both. I knew it was going to happen the second it happened. Okay. Okay. So that's going to be the start of my melody, at least. Yep. 2 and 3. Yeah, play to make it at the same time. Got to keep an eye on that. Let's move it over. Okay. And then I'm almost done here. I decided to just embrace the double notes. Alright, so this is what it sounds like at the beginning. Cool. Okay. So that's my melody and my bass and my drums. And in the B section, so this is all going to come back later in a different kind of guise. I'll probably rewrite it. In my B section, which is going to last till about here, let's do it till there. So this entire section, but we're going to do another 4-bar phrase for the drums. Whoops. So I'm going to duplicate one and then edit that. Go. And let's drag this guy back up. Come on. There you are. Okay. So in this one, for the drums, I'm going to keep the hi-hats the same, but I'm going to kind of alternate the kick and the snare so that it's not, so it's a little bit more regular. Good enough. Pay no attention to that because that's the bass. All right. And duplicate that, and then on the snare. Oh, yeah, that goes. So I'm just going to keep that part even on 2 and 4 the whole way through. Come on. There it goes. Okay. I'm going to get rid of these shots. So that I'm going to include the claps. Oops, the reverse symbol's gone. Where's my clap? It's on E. Okay. And it's going to come right after the second snare. Actually, we'll do after and then before. So I'll do one after and then one before. That's kind of cool. All right, and then I'm going to add these other tuned shots that I did that are up here. I'm going to add both of those. And that one. Okay. So that's going to be my drum section for the B section. So it's a little different. My bass is going to be simpler here too. Let's go to the bass. I'm going to delete that whole thing, and at this point, let's see. So I was in C minor. I'm going to take this to E flat major, okay, and I'm going to do kind of a walking bass. Double notes. Can't have that on the bass. There we go. Okay. This delay is killing me. Okay, that'll be fine. It's just a 2-measure phrase. Oops. Shrink that down. Drag it all the way over to the beginning of the B section. And I'm going to double both of those until about second 40. Come on. There we go. Oh, come on. All 3 of them. There we go. Boy, one more. Yeah, that's second 48. That still gives me 12 seconds to come back to the A section. So hopefully that means I can do 2 of them. Almost 2. I'm going to go a little bit over a minute. So I'm going to take both of those and drag them over. And this will be the A section again. Okay. And probably what I'll do here is not a complete, well, a minute and 4 seconds. I might just do two complete and then a little finish on it. So here's transition to A section B. Perfect. Okay, so this is where my pads are going to come in, because they're going to play the major portion. I wonder if I can try and real record it, because it's only going to be held notes. It seems a little loud. I'm going to lower the velocity on it, and I can always mix it down. But that came out pretty good. For live recording, that was actually pretty good in this situation, because I had to adjust my time. Lower the velocity on that one. Actually, I'll probably just lower the volume on the whole thing, because I don't want it to be too loud, because it's so... it's got so much throttle. That works for me. All right. And you know what I think I'll do really fast, because this is fun to watch? I'm going to duplicate this lead. I'm just going to make a slight alteration so that in the B section it sounds a little different. So in Terrell, I am going to bring down the cutoff. I'm going to change it to a triangle wave so it's got a little bit more buzz. All right. Oh wait, I did that backwards. This should be up here. Is it not? It's frozen here? There we go. Yep, I think I changed the wrong one. But that works for me. Okay. So I can bring this guy down. Right, and what the heck? I'll live record this one too. Seemed to work last time. It's too far off. I'm not even going to bother. Okay. See how much I missed that by. Let's go to go. There it goes. need to highlight the whole area. I'm going to run out of room. All right. There we go. So let's try one more time. I can't believe how painfully slow this is. Let's see. That's fine. Okay, I'm just going to duplicate that. Just because I don't want to be typing in all these notes again and again and again. So this will be my only. And then what I'll do is I'm going to double that lead. I don't know why. There it goes. Okay. And it's off. Come on, there you go. Okay. So nothing's responding very quickly here. Okay. And then in my A section, when it comes back, I'm going to do a variation on this lead here. Did I overblow it? I overblew it just a little bit. I did. Okay. So let's take these out. And bring this guy back. So I'm going to get a sort of an A section coming back from a B section if I play the whole minute. Cool. I would probably extend that that reverse symbol over just a little bit, just to give it a little bit of a shock out. So if I just deleted all of this and just drew in a reverse symbol right at measure, what is that? 33. And I think I'll put a shot with it too. So that, yeah, that's the wrong pitch. But anyway, you get the idea. I didn't spend very long to do this, but I did get a minute's worth of music that had all 3 samples on it, and that had an A section, a B section, and back to an A section, right? So that's what I'm looking for from you. Nothing spectacular. If I was going to spend, you know, a considerable amount of time on this, the first thing I would do is refine my melodies and stuff like that, because I just played them in live. The other thing that I would do is sort of add some volume change to these kind of things. One of the cool things that you can do with your track that makes things a little bit easier is putting in markers. A couple of you did this accidentally, but if you go to the beginning of your A section and press Control M, or, oh, no, not on this one. That's the mixer. Maybe it's Enter. Nope, that's play. Okay. Stop. Okay, I'm going to do this from the drop-down menu. Insert marker. Oh, it's just M. It's not Control M. Okay. So you see how the little 1 pops up there? And then when section B starts, which is right here, I'm going to put in another marker, and it's number 2. And then when the return of A happens here, I'm going to put in another marker, and it's number 3. And the cool thing about this is if I press 1, it'll jump back there. If I press 2, it'll jump straight to the second marker. Do you see the cursor moving? And that happens even if it's playing. So if I'm halfway through and I press the new number, so that can give you quick access to the different sections of a piece of music, and it helps you to define them with your eyes, and you can see which parts overlap and which parts don't. Anyway, that's my 1 minute of music, and that's the homework that I'm expecting for you to do for the next couple weeks. All right, I will see you in class. Hopefully this was helpful for you. If it was, we can talk about it when I see you. All right, take care. Bye.